Well, a guy in the street who was in the supermarket that I bought this insisted that I draw my life. Apparently, he's from Google, I believe, and he asked me to go to London, and I say no. I don't know why, but maybe I should say yes because it's an opportunity. But I don't know. I was angry a little bit. I don't know. Then I have the offer from IKEA, and they don't know if they're gonna answer. Well, so I decided to draw my life. This thing I made it when I was a teenager, and for not drinking alcohol, they make courses, and you draw and you make this thing. And I haven't used it that much. It was completely empty until a woman came, who I believe was called Caitlin Hill, and I wrote that. But I didn't end to draw anything or do anything with it. And then I draw this thing. I don't know if it's my way of writing or someone else. And and then I have a drawings here from a cool person. I don't know who's the drawer. I don't know if it's me or someone else. I honestly don't remember drawing these. They're really good. I mean, so I will start with my life. I was born, and then I moved to a house. I was born in Gijón. I moved to a house in the sea, and then I go to a room where it was the quite kite. No, there is the window and the doors. I didn't draw it that well. Well, actually, this is where I sleep, and then I went to the school, and I don't know why, but there is a thing here. I used to love being there or here. And in here I meet my first boyfriend who was a German guy, and he probably doesn't remember me for anything. Maybe he's watching. Then I draw this thing in the school or something similar because apparently, and they make me study special classes because I have lots of disabilities studying and reading, and I don't know if they thought I was a genius or was a disaster. And apparently, if you're a genius, you don't you don't um, you don't have all the abilities in the world, and you only have some several staff abilities. And you're a bit antisocial, which was the case. But I wonder why. But then I moved to the school. I didn't grow that well, and they had a fountain, and I went to drink every day because I was thirsty, and I always wore mm, female clothes, and because my parents didn't have enough money to pay my clothes, and all the kids were complaining about it and making fun about it. And one day, one of them decided to take away to reveal my underwear. Did I have female underwear? And the thing got bigger, and every time I go to drink, they will take away the underwear, and they would say either I was a woman and blah blah blah. And probably this is why I'm like that. And they're even an older kid to make me strip in the thing while waiting to the buses. But there's another history does because the kids who I don't know. I mean, it was mean. And then I have a friend who was from Bosnia, and she was in a war. Well, she was going to a war. Was in Bosnia, and there were a war, and we burned some toys, and she lost his parents in the war, and it was hard. And this is why I have thought about talking about Anna Frank. Probably it's not my grandma, but anyway. And then I moved to high school with just the building, and I stayed there, and the homophobic comments and everything got bigger. And then I changed the school, and I went to the pool, as I looked to call it. It's called to Gijón is called, to Bajin is called, Fernandez Bajin. And I enjoyed it for the first year, but then I got a boyfriend. And the boyfriend in New York school, and everyone knew I was gay. And what happens is that people get angry with me and they start saying I was super gay and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And there were a TV show at the time, and everyone complained. Then I went to uni. The uni looked like that. This thing is the entrance, and this thing is the church. The entrance had a stairs that looked like that. It was a bit weird, and I kept thinking that it was from a sort of a palace or something like that. Even though if you go there, it doesn't look like a palace, but the entrance looked like the palace or something. Just the stairs, but I don't know why. Then a guy went driving a car who was my cousin, and he always thought that she will die. Pressing the steer wheel, the faster wheel and the slow wheel and the stop wheel for and she will die. And she put a sign in every car she goes saying that he will die, and that's the representation of death. And I don't think that's really the best drawing ever because I'm really bad drawing that. Then I studied telephony and I went with my grandma and I stayed there. Um, I I enjoyed the time there, but again I was gay, and there were an older guy who was totally against. There were a person who was gay, and two people were gay too. And the teachers didn't know what to do with that because they were really, really narrow-minded. This is why I'm concerned of studying again telephony. This is my grandma. I think I don't draw well. My grandma. I take better pictures. And then I studied. I went back to my hometown. I went to back to see where I was born, and then I studied photography. And I took lots of pictures. Most of them were too bad. Well, they were good. You learn how to. I didn't learn how to focus, and I developed the things, but I didn't get really good. Then I decided, since I have studied three things, and even though I was good studying, but I wasn't able to read, um, it made it quite impossible to make a career studying. But I decided to open a business with the shoes, and I employed a person that wasn't really amazing, and it made me angry. And then I decided to I don't know, to find a boyfriend again. And I found several people and none of them worked. So wow. And now I'm having something with someone, and I think it's special. But mm I don't know if he's in the same book as me. I have decided to send him a book I have written it, and I don't think he's gonna be happy with it. At least I'm not sure, but um, we will see. I hope his mom is not angry with me for being a nosy person or whatever. By the way, the things for writing are not expensive at all. Well, they look not expensive. But you give me the ink. This ink must be really expensive, or at least it's the same price. So I don't know. Bye.